Okay, so we are team one and we chose the small business called Carautos in Orem. It is a dealership in Orem and they work with good brands of cars. It's used cars, but they have a strategy to just choose cars that are in really good condition and are newer, and they have a really good price that they offer to their customers as well. And according to their website, it says that they take the customer's relationship into more like a one-on-one thing because they focus on getting the customers to come back and do business with them again. So to start our presentation, our first topic is marketing. And here is some of the current situation that we could see as we analyzed it. So Carautos currently uses Facebook, Instagram, KSL.com, flyers, and business cards to promote sales. So their marketing is pretty simple. They use tools that we have available for everyone. They have a website where they have all the inventory. And as you can see here, those are screenshots of their website. And you can browse and choose the type of car that you want and find it here as well and find the contact information for them. Okay, and then for the future disruptions that we found as we were analyzing it, one thing is that their website is updated every 2 weeks. So it might cause trouble and frustrate the customers to see a car that was already sold. Let's say the customer comes and see a car that they like a lot, but when they try to buy it or want to talk about it, they discover that it was already sold. And another problem that I saw, and I think it can cause marketing problems in the future, is that some um, items don't have a picture available, so you can't really see what the car looks like. And also another thing is there are links for the social media. Here in the end of their website, they have some links for Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram, but it doesn't really work. Once you click in the link, it goes to the social media app, but it doesn't go straight to their profile. So based on this analysis, the recommendations we decided on for marketing is to first keep the website more updated if they can, so that the customers will see what they currently have and won't have any problem finding the best car. And make sure that each item in the inventory has a picture to help the customer see what the car looks like. Because maybe just the description won't give the best feeling for the customers as they see it. And also correct the links to their social media so that they can be found easily. And it will help customers to feel closer to them as well. Marco for information technology.
Your audio is off.
Hi, this is Marco, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the information and technology that this business is currently using. And to start, based on the research that I did, I found out that they are currently using the basic technologies that everyone probably know, which is Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram. And they are also currently using they have a web page which is called Utah.com, and they have like all their inventory in that web page. They have all their cars and everything, and they also use Dealer Center. Dealer Center is a platform that they use to store all their data. They have like all their vehicles there, the color, the type of vehicle, and the big numbers and everything they have stored in that in dealer center. And they also use kslcars.com. This is a platform that um, the dealership is paying a subscription to sell their cars. And based on the research I did, they said that they sell more cars using KSL cars than social media. So I would recommend them to keep using KSL cars, uh, which is the platform that is giving them more results. And also, in the end, they use another platform to run their customers' credit, which is Westlake Financial. They use this lender to help their customers to get approved for to buy a car and to get a loan. So I think they are doing a great job regarding information and technology, but I think they just need to put emphasis more on those platforms that those platforms that help them to sell more cars and to get more customers.
Hello, today I'm going to talk about their business ethics, and we asked them some questions and they were able to answer us. So let's see, what are their business ethical behaviors? So my first question for them was, what steps does Carautos LLC take to ensure ethical behavior in all aspects of the business? So they told us about their business and they said this business isn't about selling car, it's about nurturing customer relationships. So they focus more on nurturing their relationship with people. The salesman and saleswomen have to prove themselves to win a customer trust. That's how they work. Without trust, it doesn't work. Being transparent, they surely believe on being transparent. Everything they deal with people, they are transparent with them. If a customer is looking at a car they don't feel is the right fit, they show them a few other options which accurate details, which I feel is really good in business, because if you don't show them the actual thing, people won't believe in you and they won't come back to you. And our second question for them was, how do you address conflict of interest that may arise between the company and its stakeholders? And they answered very nicely. They said there is no stakeholders in the company, but the dealership works with suppliers. For example, they work with other businesses that provide vehicle parts such as Toyota, Subaru, and Hyundai. And these all are very well-known companies, so people can trust them easily with this. They also work with car shops where they can take their cars to get it repaired. So they take initiative and they help them with repairing too. And some of their principles of ethics are, they strive to operate the dealership in accordance with the highest standards of ethical conduct. They treat each other in a fair, open, and honest manner and prohibit discrimination of any kind. They provide their customer with a knowledge and professional manner. They advertise their car and vehicle in a positive, factual, and informative manner. They also provide detailed charges to assist their customer in understanding repair work and provide written estimate of any service work to be performed upon request as it required by the law. I think this is something that is needed. If you're providing everything in written, there won't be any charges against them because they're providing everything fair. They strive to resolve customer concern promptly and courteously. They put their promise in writing and stand behind them. This is amazing. I think every business should have this thing in their business. Something that I really liked about them is how they communicate their principles. They have meeting every Monday and they talk about it. I think it is very important in a business to talk in person and have a meeting to discuss every issue so that in future there is no concern or complaints against them. They measure and evaluate their success by going through their ethical behavior. And the business and employee follow all these ethical behavior, the business will see an increase in repeated customer buying cars. If people follow all the rules there, I think they'll see achievement in their work. They also bring their friends to buy our cars. So when people see that their work is really good, there are people who refer them, and that's how their business works.
Okay, this is Nicole, and I'm gonna talk about operations management. Next slide, please. Thank you. So, like we learned earlier, some of the things that differentiate this company from other dealerships are that they sell very good cars and at the very good prices. And we will learn a little bit more of how they got this differentiation. Okay, next slide, please. So here we can see the selling process that this company has. Well, they talk with their customer, then they show the car, then they test drive the car, and then the salesman gives the customer the Carfax report of the car to see if the customer qualifies to buy the car, right? And there are some things that we recommend at the end also, because like you can see, they have a very simple and very direct process, which is good, but there are other things that can help improve this process. Next page, please. Okay, so they have been working over 2 years or so, and some of the changes is that they have moved to a different location, which can be a future disruption because maybe some of their customers that used to live close to them, they won't want to go to the other place because it's probably it's farther away. And then they also have hired mechanics, so they can have them all the time and they can fix and they can like approve them, make sure that they work. So can we go to the next slide, please? So these are some of the areas of improvement, some of our recommendations. We talked with them about what they think they should improve. And some of those things they mentioned are here, like the car parts department, which they told us that they usually, when they buy their things online, it can take longer, so sometimes they don't have the parts they need on time. Then the hiring process, which it can be sometimes hard to find the right fit for the company. So now that they hire different mechanics, there's always a risk that they are not good, or at least not good for the company, that there can be better people. So we recommend that they have a constant and consistent hiring process where they can trust that their future employees are gonna fit well. Then the sales and marketing department, we already talked a little bit about it. So we know that they don't have like a big marketing yet. And in the selling process, we just saw that once the customer gets there, like their selling process starts. So we could recommend that they think about this selling process as before that, like attracting the customers with their marketing, like kind of implement marketing in their selling process. And then like Avantika mentioned, they also want to prioritize loyalty and customer service experience. So they are trying to work more with the customers, and some recommendations are that they keep contacting them, they could give discounts, they could have a good relationship. Like if something happens with the parts that they order, like how can they make it up to the customer, things like that. And this is our presentation. Thank you for listening, and I don't know if someone wants to share a final remark or not.
Thank you for listening to our presentation.
Thank you.